The 2026 Durango lineup will no longer carry the V6 engine, only and purely Hemi V8s. Let's get into it. What is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe for your boys. Let's get rocking. Well, Dodge has been hardworking at doing a lot of the mistakes that were made by Carlos Tavares and previous Estelantes, and that is bringing back the Hemi V8 engine. And when the announcement came that in August the Hemi was going to go back into production, everyone got really happy because that's what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted the V8. Everybody wanted the Hemi. Nobody wanted an EV charger with a fake exhaust coming out of the bumper, mimicking an exhaust sounds. Well, they're going so hard right now that for the 2026 lineup for the Durango, there's no more V6. The GT, known for having the V6, is pretty much dead and gone. Every Durango from now on will bring a Hemi. So we have the article from Car Scoop here, and it says V6 be damned, Durango goes Hemi for 2026. Now, big highlights is the entire Durango lineup will be powered by Hemi engines. The G3's 3.6 liter V6 has been replaced by a new 5.7 liter V8, which is would be at the lowest of the tier, but you're still getting a Hemi. So after being dropped in 2025, the 6.4 liter V8 Hemi returns on the RT and the Scat Pack 2. So let's read it and let's see what it says. It says, starting with the GT, the 3-row crossover trades the 3.6 V6 for the new 5.7 liter V8. As a result, it gets an extra 66 horsepower, and that 0 to 60 will fall in anywhere between 7.4 to 6.2, while the towing capacity climbs up 40%. Now, the good thing about this is that while it gets a tiny bit pricier, the price for these Durangos are still pretty much obtainable. This is not a crazy $90,000 vehicle. It says, unfortunately, this isn't a freebie as pricing starts at $42,495 with the all-wheel drive. That's increased to $2,000, but Dodge noted that is the most affordable all-wheel drive V8 vehicle in the industry. That's absolutely for sure. Here's some pictures of it. We've covered this vehicle so many times in the past. I'm a huge fan of the Durango. This is the interior. I love the interior of the Durango. I love the shift gear. When, you know, for the automatic shifting from park and reverse and neutral. I love that. I love the interior. I love the whole Dodge steering wheel. And the seats are just super nice with the red stitching and the red outlines. I can't complain about that. I think it's really great. So regardless, it'll cost less than $50,000 and you have 475 horsepower as well as 470 feet-pound of torque. That's a big jump from the 5.7 liter V8. That's 360 horsepower. That's moving to the RT. Last but not least, the Durango SRT Hellcat, and this is where I wanted to get into, has gotten a $5,000 price cut as the model now begins at $79,000 instead of $84,000. The company said it delivers unmatched performance at new levels, a new value level. No. As for the Durango SRT Hellcat, Jailbreak was announced earlier today. It's the customization options that can be unlocked for an additional $995, which I don't think that's, if you're buying this vehicle, I think that's a pretty good price. Both Hellcats have a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 producing 710 horsepower beast and 645 feet-pound of torque. It enables them to accelerate from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. You know what's crazy? The Daytona Charger with the new twin-turbo inline-6, those are 0 to 60 in 3.9. It's not that far behind. And it's only making 550 horsepower, and this vehicle is making 710. Obviously, there's a weight issue here because the vehicles are still more, the Durango is more heavier than the Charger. But the Charger still weighs 4,800 pounds, which is a 5,000-pound vehicle. Orders for the Durango GT and the SRT Hellcat open August 13, which by the time of this video, you have 3 days to start putting your orders, while Durango RT availability will come later this year. Now, I think Dodge is doing a great move when it comes to this. I think the people have spoken. I think the people wanted the V8. I think people didn't want the EV or kill the Hemi, or let alone not even offer it. But Dodge still had to held on to giving the V8 or giving the Hemi to the Durango all these years until now that Tim Kuniski finally said, and the SRT program is obviously back in the table now, which is going to be something that hopefully for the future we'll have some great news. But the fact that the Hemi engine went back into production in August, that was a tattletale, and that gave us all pretty much hope and happiness. So now Dodge in the Roadkill Nights, I don't know if you guys saw the show Roadkill Nights, they showed the cars look lovely, the Durango, the Charger, they look amazing. But the latest news was this, that the Durango lineup will no longer carry the V6, the 3.6 liter V6, and it will be purely Hemi V8 power. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is America to me. So anyways, boys and girls, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm here for it. I love what Dodge is doing. I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember to subscribe, hit the thumbs up. Your boy is out of here.